Quality documentation is an essential component of industrial painting projects. It provides a clear framework of better operations in a company, allowing consistency of process and a better understanding of the quality management system, or QMS. Properly maintained documentation provides employees with the official company way of performing their tasks as related to ensuring project and production quality. Documentation can be used to supplement employee training. It can be very, very useful in simplifying complex and potentially error-capable processes. Moreover, documentation plays a critical role in ensuring that quality and process control. By documenting every step of a process, it becomes easier to identify inefficiencies, reduce weight, and maintain production consistency. It also provides evidence for the achievement of objectives and goals, which contribute to a favorable outcome of industrial painting projects. In addition to these benefits, project documentation can help you understand, plan, and manage your projects better. It allows you to define the benefits and cost of the project, allocate resources to a higher degree of accuracy, and break down sometimes overwhelming project work into manageable tasks that are easier to track, evaluate performance and progress, and make sure that you complete the project in a timely manner. Finally, documenting your project is one way for key responsibilities if your role is a project manager. Without relevant project documents, you have no way of confirming that your project has met your client's expectations. They could easily say that the project's expectations have not been met, and without quality project documentation, you potentially might have no way of proving that your industrial painting company that has done the project work has done everything that was agreed upon. Earlier in the episode, I mentioned QMS, which is Quality Management System, and I'd like to explain what a quality management system is. A quality management system is a formalized system that documents process, procedures, and responsibilities for achieving quality policies and objectives. It helps coordinate and direct a company's activities to meet customer and regulatory requirements and to improve its effectiveness and efficiency on a continuing basis. The QMS is defined by a collection of policies, processes, documented procedures, and records that define how a coating contractor company will achieve the creation and delivery of industrial painting they provide to their clients. The QMS should address a company's unique needs. However, the elements of all systems have this in common. First is a focus on the customer. Second, engagement of people. Third, it's a process approach. Fourth, it's an improvement, especially centered on corrective actions. Fifth, it's an evidence-based decision-making process. And finally, relationship management. It's very critical and crucial for relationship management. Now, ISO 9001:2015 is the most prominent approach to quality management systems. It specifies the requirements for a QMS that organizations can use to develop their own programs. Other standards related to quality management systems include the rest of the ISO 9000 series, including ISO 9000 and ISO 9004. Now, in implementing a quality management system, it affects every aspect of a company's performance. Benefits of the documented quality management system include meeting customer requirements, which helps to install confidence in your contracting operation, which in turn leads to growing business with new customers, more sales, and more repeat business. Ensuring compliance with regulations and provision of products and services in the most cost and resource efficient manner, creating room for expansion, growth, and profit. Defining, improving, and controlling processes. Reducing waste, preventing mistakes, lowering cost, facilitating and identifying training opportunities, engaging staff, setting organization-wide direction, and communicating a readiness to produce consistent results. To produce quality documentation for industrial projects, it's important to have a quality plan. A quality plan is a document or set of documents that specify quality standards, practices, resources, specifications, and the sequence of activities relevant to a particular product, service, or project, or even to a contract. Quality plans should define objectives to be attained, steps in the process that constitute the operating practice or procedures of an organization, allocation of responsibilities, authority levels, and resources during the different phases of the process or project. Specific documented standards, practices, procedures, and instructions that need to be applied, and suitable testing, inspection, examination, and audit programs at appropriate stages of the project. A documented procedure for changes and modifications to a quality plan as the process is improved, and a method for measuring the achievement of quality objectives and other actions necessary to meet objectives. In addition to having a quality plan in place, there are other tangible ways that quality engineers can improve quality documentation design to boost inspector efficiency, reduce errors, and improve overall data quality. Now, these include standardizing document templates. This helps ensure consistency across all documents. Creating a style guide. This helps ensure consistency in language usage and the formatting. Using clear and concise language. This helps the documents are easy to read and understand. Including visual aids. This helps make complex information easier to understand. And using version control. This helps ensure that everyone is working on the most up-to-date version of a document. Ensuring accuracy. This helps prevent errors from being introduced into documents. And providing training. This helps ensure that everyone involved in creating documentation understand what is expected of them. There are many ways to determine the success of an industrial project. Establishing success criteria at the start of the project can help the entire team understand requirements and expectations for successful outcomes. Here are some common success criteria examples that can help define and measure success. First is cost. This factor it measures the total cost of the project against the expected budget that the stakeholders established at the start of the project. Second is timeline. Another important factor in the success of many projects is a timeline, which is the length of time it takes to complete a project. Third, scope. Project scope refers to specific goals, deliverables, features, functions, and tasks that must be completed to achieve a successful project. Quality, number 4. Quality standards refer to the level of excellence or superiority that the project must meet to be considered successful. Stakeholder satisfaction. Stakeholders are individuals or groups who have an interest in or are affected by the project's outcome. Their satisfaction with the project outcome is important in measuring success. And team satisfaction. Team satisfaction refers to how satisfied team members are with their work on a project. Additionally, I'd like to add supplier satisfaction. Supplier satisfaction really refers to how satisfied suppliers are to work on a project. So when you take a look at all that, you want to roll all that together. Now, it's also important to note that these criteria may vary depending on the nature and scope of an industrial painting project. Therefore, it's essential to establish specific success criteria at the start of each project to ensure that everyone involved understand what constitutes a successful outcome. Now that I've spent the majority of the time of this episode talking about the quality documentation related to industrial painting projects, let me cover the negative impact on projects with poor quality documentation. Now, poor quality documentation can have a significant impact on an industrial painting project. Poor documentation can lead to inefficiencies, delays, and rework, which can increase project time and, importantly, cost. It can also lead to defects or failures in the actual painting, which can result in very large cost for rework and repairs. Poor documentation quality is a major cause of construction and also industrial painting process inefficiency, which leads to delays, rework, new work orders. In addition to poor documentation, quality can lead to a lack of focus on overall quality, which can result in a downward spiral in many industrial painting projects and with many industrial painting companies. In summary, poor quality documentation can lead to the following issues: increased project time and cost, defects or failures in painted facilities, delays in rework and variations, and a lack of focus on quality. So it's very essential to ensure that documentation is of high quality and it meets required standards for the project. This will help ensure that the project is completed efficiently and effectively. Now, that's all I have to cover for this episode. I want to thank you for tuning into this week's episode. I hope you found this episode insightful and gained valuable knowledge. Join me next time as I continue our coatings talk and dive deeper into topics such as coatings technology, surface preparation, coating application, quality inspection, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to the Coatings Talk channel to stay updated on the latest episodes. I appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting content on the amazing global protective coatings and corrosion industries.